Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. Guys, I want to do a tutorial on how to hit a baseball. A fast pitch baseball. And I'm talking about in MLB The Show 17. I'm talking about in real life. I'm talking about in high school, Boys and Girls Club, recreational baseball, college baseball, whatever baseball you playing. I want to show you how to hit a baseball. And I'm going to take you through the mental aspects of hitting a baseball that basically how I was taught to hit a baseball. So this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to walk you through, then we're going to do the replay, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, here we go.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of
it. Okay, as you see him walking up to the plate, we'll do that in a replay. We'll do it in the replay. Okay, here we go.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in to start things off.
Obviously, that was a ball, right? Whenever you see a pitch that you can hit, we're going to do that, and then we're going to go through it and take a look at it.
And then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Rosario, and that will end up a foul ball.
Okay, foul ball. Okay, he had a late swing. He got jammed. Let's go to the replay. Boom, boom. All right. Now, when you're walking up to, as the batter is walking up to the plate, guys, that's a lot of things people don't realize is important. When you're walking up to that plate, you're getting mentally prepared to hit a baseball. So when you're just not walking up to the plate to go hit. You're walking up mentally. You're getting ready. Psychologically, you're thinking about hitting. As you're walking up to the plate, guys. And some people have routines. Some people think about things. Some people think about how the pitcher's throwing. Maybe they going through their mind on what they seen on film. All that stuff is what you got to think about when you're walking up to the plate. Now, before he pitches the baseball, you have to look at the ball all the way from him holding that ball right there in his glove, right there. He's holding that ball in his glove. So you got to have an imaginary, like you see that ball. You got to know that ball's behind his glove and you're watching that ball. Even though you don't see it, you have to watch that imaginary ball. Now, as he starts his windup, you're constantly watching the ball. Again, you can't see it, but you know the ball's behind the glove. So imagine that ball behind the glove and watch it. This is how you hit a baseball, guys. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Now, a lot of pitchers are good at hiding the ball. But mentally, you still have to see that ball mentally. Okay? Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Now, you see the ball in his hand behind him, right? On his windup. You also make sure you're watching that ball all the way from that point. Not after he releases the ball, but as he's holding the ball in his hand. You're watching the ball, 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 watching the ball. Now, let's back this up a little bit. I'm going to show you something else that you need to be watching as you're watching the ball. Now, the reason why you want to keep your eyes on the ball is this. Okay, we see the ball, we see the ball, we see the ball, we see the ball. Now, as he releases the ball, let's zoom in on it. Let's see if we can zoom in on it here. See the threads on that ball? See the threads on the ball? See the threads on the ball? Okay, now, your goal is to try to watch the threads on the ball. You want to watch the threads on the ball, guys. See the hitter? As you're watching the ball, you want to keep your eyes on the threads of the ball. And you might say, Hollywood, that's hard to do. That ball's going to be going almost 100 miles an hour. How am I supposed to keep my eyes on the thread on the ball? Because as you practice, when you get into the batter box, guys, and you have batting practice and you're practicing, that's what you're practicing. Your goal is to watch that ball so hard that you can see the threads on the ball. Now, The reason why you want to see the threads on the ball is because the more you see those threads, the slower the ball is going to look to you. When the ball is coming into you, let's back it up. As that ball is released, you're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. He got the 2 fingers on the ball. You're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. You're watching the threads. That's the goal. You ever seen a tire? If you put a tennis ball and stick it into a bicycle, spokes on the tires, and watch it turn, when it's going fast, that ball's just flying. You can't keep track of that ball. But if you follow that ball like this, the ball is going to slow down. You can actually see the ball. Well, that's the concept and premise of hitting a fastball, hitting a baseball. If you're watching those threads, if you're making your best effort to watch those threads, the ball will seem like it's coming a little bit slower. It's coming a little bit slower, which will make you a better hitter, guys. I'm telling you, this is the way you hit a baseball. When you're looking at it, you're looking at it, you're looking at it, you're looking at it, you're watching the threads. Now, just because you say I can't see the threads, eventually you're going to start seeing those threads turning on the ball. That's what you call focus. That's what you call a focus hitter, man. He's watching the ball. He ain't watching the pitcher. He ain't watching the guys out in the field. He ain't watching nobody. He watching the baseball. If you practice that in a batter's in a hitting cage, guys, you would notice your vision seeing those lines on the ball a little bit better, and a little bit better, and a little bit better. And then you have to focus. And naturally, when you have a good focus on the baseball, your body will follow. Your reaction will follow. Your timing will follow. Everything will follow because you've done it over and over and over in the batting cages. This is how you hit a baseball, guys. Now, let's back out real quick. Let's go to the next pitch. Again, remember, you're watching the baseball. You're watching the baseball. You're watching the baseball.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cano's around first, on his way for second now.
He got a double. He got a double.
The Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off.
I'm telling you guys, this is how you hit a baseball.
We'll give you a look there.
Now, it all depends. Now, you know, a lot of people complain about, well, I got good contact. Good contact don't mean nothing. I mean, I'm sorry, not good contact, but you got a perfect swing. You had your swing met the ball at the right time, but it doesn't mean anything really. It really means on what was the level of your swing. How high was the ball? Were you on top of the ball? Were you on bottom of the ball? Did you swing early? Did you swing late? Perfect timing doesn't mean you're going to get a hit all the time, guys. It doesn't mean that. Now let's go back to the replay. Okay, he's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. All the way from here. All the way from here, guys, you're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. This is your focus. And you're looking for the threads. When you're looking for the threads, your eyes will, somehow, guys, your eyes will eventually adjust. The ball will seem slower to you, and you'll become a better hitter. If the ball is seeming too fast, you're going to swing late a lot of times. You're not going to get good contact. You're going to strike out probably. And that's why a lot of people can't hit a baseball. You have to track it. You have to track it. Okay? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. As that ball is coming, you're watching the threads. You're watching the threads. You're watching the threads. You're watching the threads. And these controls, I can't do these controls. They're watching the thread. That's your goal, is to watch the thread, guys. Watch the threads. And time it. Boom. And you time it. You time it. That's the key to hitting a baseball, guys. That's the key. Let me get it straight here. I haven't done this a lot in MLB The Show. But the balls, now watch this, watch this. He's watching the baseball. He's watching the baseball. He's watching the baseball. He's watching the baseball. Good swing. Pow! He followed through. Followed through. Look at that. It's almost like hitting a golf ball. When you hit the golf ball, you keep your eyes, same thing. You keep your eyes down on the ball. And you follow through. And he still got his eyes on the ball right there. That's the way you do it, guys. That's the way you do it and follow through. Keep your eyes on the ball. It's the same thing with a golf swing. Beautiful, beautiful technique right there. Beautiful technique right there. And the ball is going. Let's look at it one more time. How many minutes we got here? All right. Let's do it one more time. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. No. Wait. This time he had the ball on his side because somebody's on the base. He's standing to his left side and he has the ball near his stomach. See, now he has the ball in a different position. But you still watch the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops
okay, that says
foul
good
right
contact. But see, good contact doesn't mean you're going to get a hit. A lot of people make that mistake. When they playing MLB The Show, a lot of people say, oh, I got a good contact. Okay, well, what was the level of your swing? How fast was the pitch coming? What was the velocity of the ball? All that plays out, guys. So just one aspect of you getting good contact doesn't mean nothing. How fast was the ball coming? It could be coming at different speeds, right? It's all about your timing. Good contact doesn't mean anything. It's about timing. It's the level of your swing. All those things come into play, guys. The arm rotation of the pitcher, all that, all the angles, all that counts in baseball. So you might got a good contact, but you still hit a foul. You got a good contact, but you still was on top of the ball. You contact great, but you didn't square the ball up.
Play.
Okay, watching the ball. Watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball.
High in the air into shallow.
That was a little high right there.
Rosario is
but it was
there.
a good pitch to hit. I think he was just a little late on that.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Let's see.
So
Let's see what it
digging
says.
in now, Danny Valencia.
Okay, just late. He was just late. Let's look at the replay.
Danny Valencia.
All right, he's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in now. Watching the ball. He's watching the ball. All the way. See, even right there, you're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. You're watching the ball. You're looking for the threads. You're looking for the threads. You're looking for the threads. You look at his eyes. Look at that eye tracking, guys. Look at that head tracking. He's looking at the ball. He's looking at the ball. This game is simulation, guys. All the way. This game is simulation. He's watching the ball. He's watching the ball. Good swing. Boom. And that was a nice level swing, but it's up high. It's hard to get on top of those pitches. See, the bat trajectory is going up. It's not level. The bat is going up, which pushes the ball up, and he popped it up. See? Look at the spin of the ball going backwards, which tells you he undercut the ball and send it up because the ball was kind of high. He undercuts it and sends it that way. So you get the rotation of the baseball. Great baseball physics, ball physics, man. Now look, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Let's turn it, see if we can turn it and see what actually the bat hits. See the bat, here, let's see. The bat is under the ball. Look at that. The bat makes contact under the ball. Look at that, guys. So if you make good contact, it doesn't matter. He made good contact. He got under the ball, which pops it up. All right, guys, I hope you appreciate the video, man. That's how you hit a baseball. It's all about watching the threads, follow the ball all the way from the pitcher.
There's a fastball that
and
just
eventually
misses
you will get better and better at watching that ball. You ever seen people at the plate and they say, man, this guy he can see that ball. He can see that ball. He has good plate discipline. It's because he can really see the ball coming in, whether it's a ball inside, outside. The only way you're going to do that is get in the batting cages, guys. Get in the batting cages. Even on this game, get into the batting cages and keep watching the baseball, watching the baseball. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Ready to deal. Here's
if you did, hit the like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. The team of Hollywood Sports trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports, and let's do it together, man. Let's do it together. And as always, until next time, everybody. Thanks for watching.
In the 260s into